guys. A couple of days ago I was on Flickr and I saw that British Bricks had made an '03 diesel shunter out of the standard Lego train motor and the Trick Bricks battery box and receiver. Now, I can't do that because I'm a bit skeptical about people using third-party bricks, I think they're called, where another company makes them and you put them on your thing. It all just seems like fake Lego to me. And so what I've done, I have used the Lego train motor, I've used the power functions receiver, and the old 9-volt battery box. If I take this off, yeah, you can see that all the wires are shoved in a 2x6 place at the bottom there. Yeah. If you see my video of how to make the battery box go with the motor, then you'll know why it's all filled up. Plus, you'll also know that the receiver, there's a lead coming out there which is never used, and what I've done, I've just stuck that on the bottom there. So you can see, it's got skirts all around it because I think that would just be the easiest idea. This might not be an '03. I'm not really so sure what it's going to be, but I've kind of modelled it after one, and I have kind of started building stuff, so I will just shove some stuff on. Getting a bit hard with one hand. So yeah, I've got the buffer beam, which is 7 studs wide, and this bit's 6 studs wide, and this whole bit here goes out to 8 studs wide because of those step bits. I'll try and put it on relatively quick. Come on. It's joined up by those white skeleton hands and is put upon some jumper plates. So, I kind of got rid of the '03 diesel shunt idea because I just like the idea of steam engines and having a diesel, like a motorised one, which I will actually put effort into, instead of like, less than 48 hours easy to build, right? Less than half a day or something, that was really easy to build. Like, I don't know why, it's just something about building a diesel engine which I didn't really like. So I really wanted to build another steam engine, preferably a small one, which would be motorised, and so this is a chassis which I came up with. I'd nicked the wheels from Magenti, battery box is stuck on the back, the receiver's at the front, and I've added bits and stuff, and the wires are going to go through a boiler. If you get the top bit of the boiler, you can kind of see how that was going to work. I'm not going to fit it on, but it does fit in. And how can I show this? This cab bit there is 5 studs wide, and it is going to be 6 because I'll add some plates, some tiles onto the edge bits of the windows here, so it gets it to 6 studs wide. And what it is going to be a BT well tank. And if you don't know what that is, we're mainly in the West Country, but last year one of them came over for a branch line gala at the Bluebell. I've got some photos here. At Horsted Canes and at Sheffield Park. I've got this really nice photo here. of all the of 4 engines at the shed and the C-Class all the way in the background. That's a really nice photo. So, yeah. I'm not going to continue on this because it's in a really bad state. And I really wish I'd stuck with the 03 shunter idea, because then I'd just have a chassis and then I could have added to it whenever I wanted to. And I could just build it really easily. But this, I'm just stuck with it and I'm not really so sure what to do. I was going to have to build a smoke box around the receiver and stuff. And the front wheels, what I was going to do, they weren't going to be freewheeling, because when it would go around corners it would not work. So here's a wheel. I was going to have like attached here, like not like attached there, so it weren't on the rails, and they weren't even touching the rails, so they lifted up, so when it went around corners I'd just skim over it. We wouldn't even move or anything. And I'm just realising now that this is a really bad idea. So I hope you like those 2 ideas for Lego chassis, train chassis with the 9-volt stuff. And a really important thing to note is that I've found out that if you're doing this with the remote control stuff, the dials has 7 settings, but when you use a 9-volt battery box, it only does 4 settings. And if you are actually paying attention to this, make it go on the 4th setting and play Arctic Monkeys' Brainstorm, and it completely matches the beat. I just listen to music when I'm building my MOCs, and that was what I was like, and I was running this, and I was like, this matches the beat. So, yeah. Cool. I'm up with another chassis idea, and this time we're using 4.5 volt system. The battery box isn't going to be attached, I'll just hold it in my hand, and I'm sure with the shunting layout it will just be fine. And it is fast, so I've had to add these ballast bricks which were available in the 1980s on both sides, and I've had to have the motor having a small cog and then all the other cogs kind of big ones, so that it is as slow as possible. And I think that's a good speed, right? So I'm not really going to change that anymore. I've added on these driving wheels so I could add some piston movements and stuff. So that last idea actually evolved, and the chassis is now longer, but it's still kind of the same, and you can see it's more like an engine. The engine is going to be, if I do finish it, it's going to be, I'm not really so sure what they're called, but the Bluebell Railway has got one, right on the platform where the carriage shop is. It's at Horsey Canes. Normally the people there just call it the North London tank, but recently lots of model railway companies have started making models of it. And I can't remember this exact class, what it's called, but normally people just call it the North London tank. It would have black wheels, but I was ordering some about a month ago, and they only had red wheels, and because I didn't have any red wheels at the time, I thought it'll be good to have them. I haven't added elastic bands yet. For some reason, Lego stopped adding elastic bands onto their driving wheels. I think like it was either 2018 or 2016, I can't remember. But as you can see, it runs the same, and because it's got no elastic bands, when I stop it skids a little bit. So yeah, that'll be quite fun. So yeah, that's all the ideas, and how an idea evolves and that.